Hello everybody, this is Unforgiven from Neverwinter. Um, I'm playing on PC and I was asked by a lot of people to share my build and my enchants and stuff like that for this module. So basically I will be doing that now. I'm gonna try to keep it short, so it's pretty simple. Um, Also, I want to apologize for my English. It's not so good. It's not my native language, obviously. So that being said, we're gonna start with the char. Regarding, we will start with the gear basically and the enchants itself. I am using two-piece sets from the new mod 10 gear. Sorry about that. Uh, I'm using Headsman Raid Van Braces and Graves. Basically, they're fully empowered, and as you can see, they're giving me some nice stats. They don't vary a lot from adamant gear, but for the time being I will be restoring the armor piece soon, and the armor piece, well, I gotta wait another week to do that. uh, but basically this is what I'm using at the moment. So uh, let's go from the left to the right. The helmet itself, it's adamant. It is reinforced. You can see the stats. My utility slot is always dark 12s for the more mobility and movement. Um, Also, on the adamant ride scale mail, which I'm using till I get the new armor, I also got it reinforced. All my armor pieces are reinforced to critical strike. Also, I'm using a Transcendent Soulforge enchantment and some vicious enchantment for some extra lifesteal, which I will explain later why I'm using it. Um, okay, about the bracers, also fully re-empowered. Like I said, I'm using the Mark of the Demon Slayer for CN runs, Demogorgon runs, etc. Also Dark Enchantment rank 12 for mobility, like I said, reinforced for 200 critical strike. My main hand and offhand. Okay, I am using two demonic enchantments rank 12. I am basically compensating some lack of armor penetration, which is not a big deal. Most of the GWFs are using Azures or Brutals 12s. I decided to use demonics and also savage enchantments, which we will see later. Um, of course, some Sign of Whirlpool is a must, and it's a twisted set. For my I got to increase damage done by second, third, and fourth swing of Sure Strike as a power, and on my offhand, I am using Savage Enchantment 12 both in offense and defense slot for more hit points and more lifesteal. Of course, Artifact stat increase is almost 400 combat advantage bonus, which is a good thing. Uh, my feat is uh, from the module 10 gear, also reinforced, 200 crit strike, dark enchantment, nothing much to it. Okay, I'm obviously using. Sorry, I got a bit. I got some cold last night, so I'm sorry for coughing and stuff like that. Anyway, I'm using, of course, I'm using the Demon Lord set. Basically, I'm using here some Azure Enchantment 12, um, also reinforced for action point gain. I'm about the rings. Ring of Sun and Precision, I like it, I love it. It's giving me that insta 4k critical strike, that boost before the bonding procs in, and basically uh, it's an awesome ring. Also, I'm using two Savage Enchantments rank 12s for more armor pen and critical strike. Now, I got a lot of questions about the ring of subtle lifesteal. The lifesteal, my initial stat on the lifesteal is, as you can see, 2.5k. When this ring procs, it gives me 4k more, and I can tell you guys, this saved my life numerous times. Um, the lifesteal, also I have a lot of lifesteal severity, as you can see, 111%. So Basically, I personally use it. Other GWFs prefer rising power, brutality, etc. Okay, I like this ring. It saved my life numerous times because it's proccing a lot, and I am being healed almost to the max. My belt, of course, Demon Lord set, um, Savage enchantment also for lifesteal and hit points. You will notice I am not using Azures for defense as a majority of GWFs. My shirts and pants are they are reinforced with those silly Everfrost damage resistance. I had to do it. Um, Also, I am using Azure here for more crit, and in my defense slot again Savage enchantment for hit points and more life steal. So that's about it for the gear itself. About the artifacts, I could say, well, Wheel of Malevolence, well, it's a must, you know. 30% bonus damage is a lot, and especially on the boss fights. Also, you can use wind, earth, water, whatever, you know. If you need to heal fast, it's there. If you need some more speed, it's there. So just pick what you want. But I'm using the fire buff because the 30% bonus damage is a lot. I got a Sigil of Controller, Power Crit, Control Resist. Very good artifact. This artifact is a part of the set, and I'm not really happy about it. But you know, I got some power movement. Nothing much else to say about it. About that, of course, I'm using the Grey Weapon Fighter Sigil for hit points, power, and armor pen compensation. Okay, so you can see my basic stats here. This is without the bonding procs. Power is about power varies between 34 and 36, 37k, and critical strike is about around 17, 18k. Okay. Um, I got some combat advantage bonus, which is really cool. That damage increase is really good. Um, my defense is lowered since I'm not using Azure in defense, but then again, I think it's enough as it is. Lifesteal I explained, it's correlated with sudden lifesteal, and it is very good. Stamina gain is really high, so because I depend a lot on speed and mobility to revive my I'm sorry, to revive my to run from room to room in CN, for example, and just to be fast and to avoid AoE attacks, large attacks, etc. My movement is maxed out because of the Dark Enchants. This is other minor stats that doesn't really concerns me. Okay, so my crit chance is around 66.4%. When bonding procs, of course, that goes over 100%. My severity is 128%. If I put some more pots, it's about 133, even 140. It depends. My resistance ignored should be around 60, but basically bonding procs are so fast that I usually have around 9-10k armor penetration, which is more than I need. Okay, so about defensive, I got some 46 damage resistance. I am using a feat, Countless Scars, which is increasing my damage resistance. Then again, I am using a Transcendent Soulforge, so if it were a negation, maybe it would work better, but it is good. I am satisfied with that. Okay, my stamina regen is really high also, and that's about it. There's nothing much to say about this anymore. You can see my main stats here: strength, con, and dexterity. I am going to switch now to my feats. Okay, about the feats, I am using Disciple of Strength, um, uh, totally maxed out. Okay, toughness also maxed out. 3 points in counter powers is a must. Armor specialization, yeah, well, you don't have to choose that. You can choose this. It doesn't really matter. What matters is this: is steely defense. It grants you power equal to your defense up to 20%. Of course, I got 1 point in Constitution focus, which is total bollocks, but whatever, you know. I got only 1 point in critical chance because I already have enough critical as it is, but the critical severity is maxed out. Okay. About the destroyer tree, it's great weapon fighter focus. At will powers are increased to the max. Disciple of war also. If I had more recovery and armor pen, I would get more power, but I'm using it regardless, and it's working fine. Of course, I'm using a slaying power, which reduce my target mitigation to my encounter powers for 10%. Okay, so this is the destroyer tree to the end, executioner style. IBS, sure strike, deal more damage as the target health diminishes. Everybody know what that is. Of course, focus destroyer, and at the end, destroyer purposed is a must. From the sentinel tree, I choose unstoppable recovery that heals me. Also, powerful challenge to the mark targets, 15% is fucking awesome. And I am using countless scars. As you can see, each time I am struck, I gain 1% damage resistance for 9 seconds. That can stack for 15 times. That's 15% damage resistance, which is not so bad at all. You guys can use deep gash, but I don't think it's useful anymore. Of course, you can use student of the sword, because we are critting all the time, and it could be useful, but I personally do not use it. So that's about the feats. Okay, I'm gonna skip the boons because there's a lot of it, and you just need to choose the boons that fit to your character. All boons are maxed out, and except of course Storm King Thunder, which I think it's totally Mickey Mouse bullshit boons. Not good for DPS class, but I will finish them regardless. Okay. What else? Yes, my companions. Okay, I am using, of course, a full combo of Archons. My main is a Fire Archon with bondings, rank 12, of course. Majority of all of my DPS is coming from this, and it's nothing to hide about. I am using also Air Archon. Increase my damage, which are not at full health, by 5%, plus the bonus from additional Archon. And I'm using a Spankalot. That's an Earth Archon. Increase my damage against targets 6% when I'm at full health. You can switch that with a Siege Master for that 3% damage, but I like it like this. And the other two I'm using is a Dancing Blade for crit severity, and Airiness of Belial. Sorry about that. That gives 10% critical severity. Okay. Okay, of course. Sorry about that. Like I said, I got a cold. What can I do? We got here, I'm using 2 pieces of Loyal Avenger gear and a Brutality ring. I got Radiance 12 inside, Azure 12 inside. In defense slots I got Azures also, so basically stats look something like this. So when everything procs, I got a lot of power, a lot of crit, and a majority of my damage is coming from there. Okay, about my mounts, I'm using a tensor disc. I'm using a lot of tensor transformation. I know the animation is slow and it sucks, but when you're at the boss, you can pop it out and just go crazy with it. I don't have another legendary mount, unfortunately. I am using ruthless efficiency, so I get 2k more critical strike. About my insignias, I don't have like epic insignias or nothing like that, but as you can see, I'm using Cavalry Warning, Malicious Patience, Protective Friendship 3 times, and it's working fine for me. So yeah, that's about it. Uh, People were asking me about the rotations, and I cannot stress this enough. You need to buff yourself properly, okay? Um, Powers I am using personally are if I want to build my determination, I'm using crescendo, but usually buffing yourself, not waiting for the buffs from GF or debuff or buff from DC. Buff yourself, guys, and you're gonna be doing just fine. That's the whole point. Just maintain that rotation, and you're gonna be just fine. Your output, damage output, is gonna be mm, really increased, and basically you will start a fight with daring shout or hidden daggers. It's up to you. I usually start my fight with hidden daggers. I switch from daring shout, or I am using battle fury. With battle fury is fucking awesome. It's giving also at will and encounter damage, okay, and it can be activated while moving. The animation is not so slow as a daring shout, but it depends on the playstyle. On the large pack of mobs, I'm usually using daring shout just to mark as much as I can. Uh, do a hidden daggers, weapon master strike, and then go crazy with your unstoppable. And just one more thing I want to say. The thing is, if you got a large pack of mobs, buff yourself and just use weapon master strike until you got one or two enemies left. Then you can switch to sure strike. Of course that doesn't go for the boss fights. The sure strike is a must, and basically for the boss fights I'm using Battle Fury, Indomitable Battle Strike, IBS, and Hidden Daggers um, combined. Everything is melting, and that's about. We have not much of a challenge anymore in the game. Everything can be soloed except FBI, but that's just a matter of time, and that's gonna happen. Anyway, this is like I said, I don't want to make a long video. You can check out my YouTube channel. There's a lot of runs I did, and you can check my rotations, my damage. Basically, my highest IBS was 42 million at the moment before the Commander Strike hit in. It was on Orcus, so like I said, for the third time, this is the most important thing. Buff yourself properly and you will be doing just fine. Of course, a lot of stuff depends from the bonding and the pets and the combination of the pets. So I know it's expensive, I know it sucks, but work on it. Just work on it and try to get there, and you will be doing a lot of damage, guys. Okay, I will not be showing any rotations and stuff. For that you can check out my videos. I explained pretty much everything. My build differs regarding enchantments from other GWFs, but I can assure you that my DPS is maxed out as it is, and that's about it. If you guys have any more questions, feel free to ask me in the comment section. Check out my videos from runs I did with the guild or pug groups. And I will talk to you later. Greetings from Unforgiven, and greetings for my friends from Unholy and Holy Crusaders, and to my friends in game. I will see you soon, and bye bye.